think everyone should know because, you know, Gen Z is listening to a lot of these new things that are being shared across social media. And I just want to make sure that we as the elders, you know, because I'm entering elder phase, that we ensure that we let them know that stuff like this is not true. And so a study just came out yesterday saying that daily showers, and I'm glad you use white wine, okay? Daily showers might be harming your skin. And you should only shower every 2 to 3 days, says this report, okay? It goes on to say frequent showering, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, can strip the skin of its natural oils and beneficial microbiome. Sorry about that, picking up my little pointer. These protective elements are essential for maintaining moisture, preventing irritation, and defending against pathogens. Okay? It also goes on to say dermatologists are warning that showering every day may lead to dry skin, eczema flare-ups, and an increased risk of skin infections. Research from the Journal of Dermatological Science suggests that reducing shower frequency to every 2 to 3 days helps to preserve the skin's acid mantle and microbiota, which play a crucial role in skin immunity and hydration. In most cases, unless you're heavily sweating or exposed to dirt, says this report, daily full body showers aren't necessary. Instead, spot cleaning and short lukewarm showers can support healthier skin. You got to put a poll up in the chat. I think this builds on the viral videos of them talking about how their parents told them, some, not all, never to wash their legs. I was just always confused by that because I'm like, but your legs is near your coochie. And they learned from black women, so says these women on TikTok, to wash their legs. It takes 30 seconds to bend over. It's actually great for the back, okay? And while I want to say that this article is somewhat true, that showering every day can increase, eczema, skin flare-ups, dry skin, and things like that. But see, as black people, we have what we call natural oils, okay? Most of us do, all right? Some of us don't, okay? And that's when, we have skin conditions and things like that that are just kind of, an acceptance to the rule or whatever, but that's why we got oil. That's why my mama them had us, Lord forbid, I know that petroleum jelly wasn't great, but we was all using Vaseline. We was all oiling down with blue magic grease. I'll never forget my mama used to part my hair in 4, give me 4 ponytails. As soon as she was done with the excess grease, she rubbed it all over my face and body. Oil repairs the skin. That's why we got lanolin when the babies dry out our nipples when we breastfeed. The lanolin is the oil from the sheep's mane. And within 24 hours, our nipples are repaired. So is our lips with chapstick. So the problem is, and I hate unfinished research, is that they need oil. White folks wouldn't be having this problem, and they think they don't get ashy because you can't see them. Ashiness is dry skin. We just happen to show our whiteness, and our body doesn't agree with that, and that's why it shows us that we're white. And so once we put that all on, we ain't got no problems like that. Y'all don't let your children read this at all. And meanwhile, the United States is gonna be out of business before the whole world. After introducing lab-grown chicken, now we got lab-grown salmon. Lab-grown salmon. Me personally, in order for me to avoid lab-grown chicken, I make sure I buy chickens with bones now. I kid you not. I'm not buying no pack of frozen chicken breasts. I'm not buying no pack of unfrozen chicken breasts or boneless thighs. I'm not doing it. I can clean my chicken at the house. I can boil the bones off as I've done. Hell, I got uncles sometimes when I make curry chicken, they leave the bones because they eat the bones. It's good for their teeth. That's how they brush their teeth. I ain't lying to you, Jasmine. I ain't lying to you, okay? So now they got lab-grown salmon, and I want to make clear that nowhere else in the world does this kind of stuff go on. Not in Africa, not in Europe, not in Spain, not in South America, not in Asia. Asia is making sure they're keeping all their animals alive. They are growing animals by the second. But this is pure laziness. Because Americans, we are just accustomed. We are the first. We are going to be the first to enter the matrix. We're already here. And the only state right now that has cultured meat, which is this, banned is Florida. God bless Ron DeSantos, okay? Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you about it, because y'all, I don't want y'all thinking I'm just making up. So the FDA has entered the chat. Ain't Robert F. Kennedy Jr. over the... I'm going to have to call him. I think I'm gonna call him and ask him about this lab-grown stuff, okay? And so now lab-grown salmon has been approved, according to the FDA, specifically wild-type cells, cultured salmon. So basically they've taken wild salmon, taken the cells and cloned the cells into just meat, which means it's just growing. It's not a whole fish, it's just multiple cells just growing and creating the meat from it, and then they're gonna label it wild-grown salmon, and then on the back, you're gonna see a genetically modified organism. It's gonna be that small, okay? And so this is the first time the FDA has approved a cell-cultured seafood product, and wild-type salmon is now available at select restaurants. And you know, restaurants they gonna cut costs, and they're gonna order the cheap stuff first. Just like we think we eating olive oil in a restaurant, is refined olive oils and soybean oil, but the main ingredient, as long as they put olive oil in it, that's all we see. Watch your food, just be more mindful. Like I said, the United States is gonna be out of business before any other country, because we got the highest sick rates, the highest cancer rates. We ain't got that many farms nowhere no more, because the farms are in the lab. But I guarantee you go anywhere else in the world, this ain't going on. Nowhere. This ain't going on. I bet money on that, because I travel. Moving on.